Jail standards vary state to state. There are even some states that don't have any jail standards. If you operate in a state that isn't required by law to follow a minimum standard, that doesn't necessarily mean your facility cannot face liability. Today, we're going to discuss the repercussions that could take place if an incident were to happen. So what would happen if an incident occurred in your facility, but you don't follow any state standards? First, your facility will be under investigation. You'll be required to provide written statements from the staff involved, video evidence, inmate medical records, and screening documentation. So think to yourself, are you able to make sure that this information is being tracked thoroughly? And are you sure of its accuracy? And can you provide it at the drop of a hat? If not, it may be time to sit down with your team and rethink your agency policy. We all know that there isn't a magic wand that will prevent every single incident, argument, or in-custody death. But there are a couple solutions that can help your facility mitigate risk and increase staff accountability. Although it may sound more convenient to not be bound to any state standards, at least having an internal written policy helps set a benchmark for your staff and facility functionality. For example, you can make your own time requirements. You can have your staff make 60-minute rounds on the general population housing, 30-minute rounds on mental health housing, and 15-minute rounds for inmates on suicide watch. Again, these policies require officers to follow whatever is determined to be their own internal standards. Following a serious incident, attorneys will look for what corrective actions were taken. Let's say one facility has a couple different incidents that happened within a few months of each other. If the same deficiencies that were present in the first incident are also present in the second incident, it appears as if the facility has a pattern of practicing negligent behavior. So keep that in mind. Having to prepare for legal defensibility isn't fun, but having to face litigation is even less fun. If you operate in a state that doesn't require you by law to follow any minimum standard, but you want to protect your facility, it may be time to sit down with your team and rethink your agency policy. We hope the few solutions above can help guide you in the right direction until you can implement permanent standards. If you'd like to watch more of Guardian RFID's weekly content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, get your team home safe.